working all of a sudden. They just over here getting ready for the entry of this very special guest. He's a brother of mine, amazing artist, probably one of the best live performances I've ever seen. Everybody give it up for Jackson Wang, y'all.
My brother. How you doing, man?
What's up, Jackson?
Fun with dumb?
What's good, man? How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm good. I arrived like two days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was getting ready to go on your podcast.
I know, yeah. I'll tell you right now, Jackson has always pulled up for me no matter where. That's why I'm doing this as a favor to him to sell all his products, all right? He's always pulling up
Hey, thanks,
for me.
man.
Nah, man.
Is it selling well? Can I see the numbers?
Actually, it's doing terribly right now. It's not selling a single. No, it's doing amazingly well. Why don't we take a seat? Let's do it proper, all right? We've been in this mode right now. Let's take a seat over here, y'all. Take a breather, man.
How you doing, Kun Hyung? My big Hyung?
Oh, wow.
I didn't know there's gonna be this.
Wow, there's a lot of people here. Can we make some noise for Jackson over here?
Hey, man, it's so awkward. Thank you.
I feel like this is some real, genuine fandom. Like, this is not fake. This is real. Because I saw some models who actually did it. There you go, yeah. Yeah, this is real fandom over here. Because we asked them to actually go back to their job, but they're still here. I don't know why. Okay, but we're here celebrating Jackson Wang's album release, Magic Man 2.
Thank you.
The sequel. Who has Magic Man 1 in the audience?
Please
over
don't.
there?
It's so awkward. Please don't ask that. Please don't.
No more
ask
questions.
That. Nobody,
Okay.
Yeah.
No questions. Jackson, you just landed off the flight.
Yep.
How's it been so far? Are you settled in? You seem a little, tired a little bit, but
I'm good. It was a rough night yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was rough about it?
It's just meetings about some serious stuff. Yeah. Okay. About like what to do next and stuff.
Yeah.
Until like 8 in the morning.
Dang.
Yeah.
You're one of the hardest working people that I know, man. And 10 years of 88rising, and you've been through many years with 88 at this point, man.
6-7 years. Yeah.
6-7 years. Yeah. That's majority of the existence of 88. How has it been with your journey with 88?
Especially coming from K-pop background, idol background, and I think it's my second time. It feels like second time being a trainee on how to become an artist. Yeah, and I think I evolved a lot. I got inspired a lot, and I learned a lot.
It was a big space, I think, for this label to provide for a lot of artists coming from the traditional label system into something more independent.
Yeah.
Giving you kind of the freedom to do anything that you want.
Yeah.
And it seems like once they opened that access to you, you went crazy with the creative.
Yes,
Like you've been holding in so many things you've been wanting to do.
Yeah.
And 88 allowed that.
100%, and also like the support to Asian community.
Yeah.
Like it really helped me a lot. You're there since before 88rising. You are part of making 88rising.
No, I've seen the beginning of it, and I love what it's turned into, and the beauty of bringing people out of the traditional system like you and unlocking all the things you want to do.
Opening the gate.
Opening the gates.
Yeah.
And then I saw that literally the last Head in the Clouds performance when I saw you on stage, and you went crazy, bro.
I had to hustle, man.
I think you were so energized that you kind of got in some health issues. Like it was just like you put all yourself out there.
Yes.
That was amazing, man. That was one of the best performances I've seen. I mean that genuinely.
Thank you so much, man.
That's crazy, man. I mean, with Magic Man 2, how is this different from any other project you've done before?
Does this work? Am I speaking through this?
No, you have a mic. He's mic'd, right?
I'm mic'd. Yeah, right here. Okay, cool. Podcast habits. Yeah, so I think for Magic Man 2 is I spent like over a year of time writing everything myself about me.
Yeah.
Because back then, especially coming from the background of K-pop of a system, like I was just doing what I was told to. And I've never ever written a song about myself, about my life, who am I, and what does everything mean to me, what's my value, what's the vision. So I spent over a year to create everything. Yeah, and I think it's my true story.
That's amazing. I mean, and the fact that you still went with the same title as the original, but this is just part 2. You just felt like it was a continuation.
Yeah, 100%.
I feel you, man. That's amazing. Let's talk about some of the songs here. Actually, I want to talk about this shirt because on the back there's a quote.
Yeah.
What's the quote?
What's the quote? It's the first single of the entire album, the deepest wounds are not from your enemy.
The deepest wounds are not from your enemy. And there's a lot of layers to that, I feel, because I think we tend to always blame like an opposition or somebody there, and sometimes you're your worst enemy, and the cause of the trauma. Is that somewhere in the realm of kind of what you're trying to say? What are you trying to exactly say with that?
Saying that, like, exactly, because a lot of people ask me, like, what's the inspiration behind the entire album? But it was just from there were no inspirations. It was just from my experience, and, you know, a lot of time it's the people around you. Especially as an artist or either as a human being, people around you that spends like majority of the time with you, they could be the people that's like, you know, messing with you.
I see.
Yeah. So it's actually not any other elements. Than that. Yeah.
I love that, man. I love that. How do you, like, from when I seen your last performance, it kind of made me think, like, where do you go from there to the next thing? Do you end up like being like, let me just throw out everything that I just did and start an empty canvas? Is that kind of how your mind is working, or
compared to the previous album?
The previous album and previous performance and the aesthetic and the creative all around it. Do you kind of throw it all away and then restart from fresh, or do you kind of take the pieces from that and like add on to it?
I think previously, especially in my youth, I've always chased after like, oh, what's cool? Like, I want to be cool. I want to show people that, hey, I can dance, I can do this, I can direct, I can be creative. But it was never about like, what about myself? You know, I want to tell my story, and I think, you know, music's such it's for artists, it's the only way to express. You know, for me, I just. Like, you know, I've been for an entire year, right, coming up with this album, I've been writing like personal diaries, and I just converted them into music.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you journal and stuff?
Yeah.
That's amazing, man. I just imagine you like laying flat tummy on your bed and just being like, "Dear diary." You know?
It was on my phone. Hey, 2025, man.
I'm sorry. Come on, man. A little cute pen with a Karopi on it. No. Okay, that's amazing. Is there any artists and stuff, or how has 88rising inspired you in general?
Oh yeah, definitely giving me the space of like, instead of like leading me to a certain space, that giving me that creativity space to let me know a lot of different aspects of myself that I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Like, you know, back then it was just like, hey, this is a song, this is the dance, do this, boom, schedules after schedules and done.
Yeah.
Work and off work, you know. But then in 88, it's more like, hey, what about this? What about this? Can you? They're helping me to find the colors that I didn't see.
Yeah, sure.
You know, since 23. Yeah.
And you have artists on the roster that's doing the same and try to push themselves. So you can look around at your peers and being like, oh, Joji's doing this, you know, Brian's doing this, Nikki's doing this, and everyone's like pushing forward, you know?
Yeah.
And the resources I think 88 has always provided, you know, on a visual sense behind just the studio element of like working with the top like video guys and all of that has been so inspiring to see.
I would say one word to conclude what 88 gave me was innovation.
Innovation, I love
it's
that.
It's like why be safe?
Yeah.
It's not about safe or what. It's like a lot of things. I think innovation is also risk.
It is.
But it's like, who's the first one to do it?
Yeah.
You know, but it takes a lot of risk. But where I think like a lot of big corporate companies, they want to be stable.
I'd rather fail doing everything I want.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Well, let me ask you something here. How did it feel to write music without thinking about trends, expectations, or commercial success? Because I think some of those things weigh heavily on shoulders of big artists like you, right? How will I still reach the masses? That is a lot of people to cover.
Yeah, I mean, I think I used to always think about that, but I think for this album, it's self-serving, and I feel like I just needed to let it out. And everything, maybe after this album, I can make a song about cotton candy, you know, like even about lollipop or whatever, you know. But this time, I just have to do this because it's for myself.
I see.
Yeah.
It's like one for them, one for me. It's like you can keep doing that. And a lot of artists do that.
Yeah.
It's good. What's one thing fans don't know about the making of this album?
I think a lot of like even on live streams or because we're living under this big umbrella of entertainment, and then it's supposed to be fun. You know, it's supposed to be exciting and whatever, but not a lot of people is willing to at first sight to see too dark and emotional content.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, and I think I was really struggling with that. And yeah, throughout the entire album, there are a lot of times, like, I know it sounds whack, but there are a lot of times that I was recording, I was writing, I just cried.
Yeah.
I was so emotional. Like, there are sometimes like 3-4 weeks I couldn't even write a song.
Yeah.
But then there are days that's like a day I made 3 songs. And you know, for this album I made like over 60 songs.
Wow.
But it's like what's the essence, you know? So I just highlighted everything, condensed it, and ended up with 13.
I think a lot of artists do that. You know, they cry through the song. They express those emotions, not in a literal sense, but into music, into the artistry. You know, people won't catch me crying, but they will hear me on a song, crying, whining.
Talk about really deep.
No, I'll go in, man. What is the general idea in chapter 1?
Manic highs, talking about like
Manic highs, you said?
Manic highs,
okay.
Right? So with this environment of entertainment, or you know, just back-to-back schedules every single day, it felt like I didn't even have time to think. It was just in the highs, you know, and where I thought everything was good, you know, where I didn't realize, oh, that's not the life that I wanted.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Chapter 2 is like realization, realizing like, hey, what about me? And is this really what I want? Or is this the right decision? Or am I serving them? Like, for example, running a company, am I managing humans and relationship rather than managing, like, prioritizing my vision?
Sure.
You know, that's super tricky too. So a lot of like complicated things to think about. And yeah, that's chapter 2, like realizing, oh, hey, you know, having that space to think about myself.
Yeah.
And third chapter is losing control, like just realizing everything. Then the emotion kicks in, like just reacting to that.
Yeah.
Right. And then 4th is acceptance, just accepting everything, just moving on.
You've had a lot of time to think about this, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and you said the diary entries were so crucial to this process. So is that something that you've always done? Have you always like?
Never.
Really? It was specifically for this.
Yeah, giving myself room and time.
And I'm sure it's been very therapeutic.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'm living. I'm living now. Yeah.
And does that work like where you do the diary entries daily, and when you're in the studio and you need some inspiration, you'll just go back to the diary entries and try to find some stuff that really resonates for that moment? Or how does that work? Like, what is the process of using the diary entries? Or
I was just going through all my notes, you know, all my diaries, and let's say there are a few weeks of diaries.
Yeah.
It could be talking about different scenarios, like different situations, but the common ground is it's about that.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, hey, why don't I just make a song about that? That's how G-Bad came about.
Yeah.
Right? Sometimes you just have to be a bad person, you know, not to be a bad person, but to protect your own will, right? It's just things like that. That's the same format that I've been using for the entire album.
Does your diary voice sound like you when you talk regularly? Or is it like almost like, does it feel like a different persona, a different way you talk, you know? Because I feel like when I write sometimes, just my thoughts down.
Yeah.
It's not the way I talk, you know?
Right,
I'm just talking like homies, like
right.
But when I have that voice, it's like a different voice.
100%.
You know?
It is that, but it's also like different thoughts, different quotes that I just write down. Not like, hey, now I'm sitting in a room, I'm listening to this, I'm thinking about this. It's not that. It's just, I just go straight to it, straightforward.
Stream of consciousness, just letting it flow.
Yeah.
Do you take a lot of inspiration from like TV and films and all of that as well? Or?
A lot of inspirations from Fun with Them.
Oh,
Hey, can I just be very honest?
Thank you, man.
Can I just be very honest? I listen to a lot of podcasts, and the best two I listen to is Fun with Dumb and Bad Friends.
Thank you guys. Make sure you guys tune in.
No, for real. For real. Yeah.
By the way, right now we are releasing signed CDs randomly in the cart. Wait, can we confirm that? Okay. We're random. I mean, this is going to go fast, right? How many of these we got? Like, what are we talking? Total of 40 units randomly in the cart. This doesn't guarantee you it, but it's random. So you guys got to purchase the album, and it's gone in seconds, like 1 second. It'll be disappearing really fast, man. I mean,
just in case it doesn't, can you guys buy it right now?
yeah. Apparently they're not selling out, y'all. It's still no. It's gone. It's gone. I see a lot of your content where, excuse me, I spit on you. A lot of content where you're shirtless. You know what I'm saying? I'm wearing your T-shirt right now, but you don't wear.
Much. I wear them.
You don't wear your own T-shirt on your T-shirt.
I do that.
You're shirtless on your T-shirt here.
Because it's not sold out.
Whatever you gotta do to sell the albums, huh?
Yeah, man. Whatever.
This is so.
Why am I shirtless?
No. What is the energy behind this cover right here? I just want to know. What's going on here?
So I feel like that's my alter ego. Like that's the expression for why Magic Man is so dark and everything. Because at that period of my life, that's all I could see in the industry, right? So I think, and this is just the artist Jackson, like Jackson Wang, himself, and I'm always avoiding this person.
Oh, okay.
And there's a lot of thoughts behind that, and that's also a part of the message for the.
That's I will say that. One thing that was so interesting about you, we didn't know each other that well until, like, right before you came on the podcast, and your eagerness to, like, do the pod.
I was the one who insists to go.
That's what I'm saying. He asked me.
Yeah.
And it's like most people who come from the K-pop industry, when I've had on my pod, they're bringing, like, a team of 20 people. I have to get things approved and edited. You were just like, I bypassed all of that through you.
Because I don't have a team.
It's just like you feel fully
I don't have
independent and free.
Yeah.
That's amazing, man. I really respect that.
And I think it's also different community, different audience.
True.
Yeah. So that's why I understand that.
Yeah, that's amazing, man. We got exclusive merch and box sets just for this stream right here on the TikTok shop. Albums and this T-shirt with the lovely quote in the back. 10-year anniversary of 88rising just for this couple of next. How much time do we have? Like, we got the next 30 minutes. So this is your limited time to cop these albums right now. I know people are really anticipating some of your live performances for this album too. Have you performed this album yet?
No. One time, but it was just an intro. Like, it's not an actual stage.
Yeah.
Like, well prepped, complete version of the performance. I didn't even start rehearsing yet. Yeah.
How, man, like, walk people through how much time, blood, sweat, and tears goes through preparing for one of your performances.
Honestly, like, just rehearsal itself physically is not that hard. It's just doing a choreo, just practicing it.
Getting it together for the rehearsal, you mean? Like preparing?
No, while rehearsal, it's just stamina. That's not the hard part. The hard part is coming up with it.
Yes,
making,
yes. Right.
With dancers, with VJs, with lightings, also like
putting it all together.
Yeah, just everything, and it has to make sense to connect all the dots. That's the hard part.
You have good stamina, right?
I don't know, man. I'm 31 already. When was the first time you met me? I think it was 25.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah, I mean, what I saw in that performance, it really blew me away, man. And afterwards, I was like worried, bro. Because I was like, this fool gave him his all.
Everything. Hustle, man.
And I saw you just standing there, and everyone's cheering, and I just saw the breathing. You're just like up there. It was just very mysterious in a way,
Try my best, bro. Yeah.
That's crazy, man. And you have a good workout routine for all that, doing all that? Or is that the
I was
workout?
an athlete.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah. So I think
I'm aware
it's fine. You're right, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You got a dance challenge right now, the buck challenge.
Yeah.
The buck challenge. And is that an easy dance? Because I've never done a dance challenge, but I just want to,
There are two versions.
Okay.
One's for like more the mass, and one is for like if you dance every day.
So
you're a dancer.
I like how you made like two versions. One for like, okay, the beginners, you guys can do this one. Okay. I'll see what's up. I'll look into that. I'll look into the Buck Challenge. If you guys do the Buck Challenge, mention the Buck Challenge. Do the hashtag Buck Challenge, and TikTok will do the fan spotlight. So make sure you guys do the Buck Challenge, y'all. And we encourage all the fans to join. You know, I really respect this artist right here. He's someone who puts in a lot of work and a lot of effort and time into his artistry and a lot of sacrifices, you know. You're someone who could have gone a very traditional route and still even kept chasing after the bigger, the more obvious, digestible route. You know what I'm saying? But now you just have that freedom. I don't think you can buy that freedom, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Right now, it's way more work, but I feel free.
Yeah,
I feel free.
No, I feel you, man. That DIY, do it yourself.
But sometimes I miss going back to the system.
Really?
Because I just
interesting.
Yeah. Because it's just like, hey, I wake up, do the schedules, and I'm off work.
Yeah.
And I don't have to worry about anything.
Right.
Everything is just set there.
Yeah, you just got to make it there on time. You show up on time. That's it. Yeah. That's amazing, man. Well, we got some fan-picked questions. So let's add, these are from the fans. Mm-hmm. When do you plan to do the Magic Man 2 tour?
I mean, if people come, then I'll do it. Because you never know. You never know.
Yeah. Well, leave in the comments right now, what city would you like Jackson to visit? Did I say a bad word? It just bleeped me out for a second right there. What city would you like, or city or country would you like Jackson to visit and do the Magic Man 2 tour? Because he is going to tour, but he needs to know where he should go. Mm-hmm. What kind of mindset or place were you in when writing this album? I mean, I guess you took us through the whole journey of where and where, but what was the main one? I mean, was it like in a darker place, would you say?
It's just, you know, I debuted when I was 19.
Yeah.
And it's like I missed out a lot in my 20s. And doing the things that you're supposed to do when you're in the 20s, right. I missed out a lot. And
like going to a club and feeling like you can just
chill. Or just spending time with friends.
Yeah.
You know, just living. You know?
Being able to go out with them regularly and do stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. And I think the entire process, again, to recap, is just a kid processing reality. That's it. It's the first time just seeing, oh shit, this is the reality, and I just have to face it. Dealing with that emotionally, physically, mentally.
Did you feel like you're almost like unplugged from the Matrix or something like that?
Now I feel like 31, I've witnessed and experienced a lot of crazy things.
Yeah.
Right? In different territories. And yeah, now I just accept it, and I see everything like when a good time doesn't always mean good, bad time doesn't always mean bad, and I just accepted everything. It is what it is. This is life.
That you can't control it.
Yeah.
And did you feel like at some point that you had to have like control of stuff and your destiny in a way? But I mean, none of us can control that. You know?
Yeah. But the thing is, I didn't even have time to think in most of my 20s. Like, who am I?
You're just go.
Yeah, go. But
you're not sitting in it.
Full speed, highway, but there's no direction.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I feel that. I can relate to that also. You know, just constantly thinking about the end goal and how I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Not smelling the flowers, right? Sitting in it.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you think the fans will understand this new side of you through this music?
I don't know, man. Like, they're very used to see me like being bright, being positive, and like, you know, just. Yeah, they're used to see me as the Jackson that they have already known for a long time. So I'm not sure about that. But like I said, again, this album is self-serving, and also it's better to just tell my audience the truth.
Right.
You know, hey, this is who I actually am.
Well, what do you think is the version of Jackson that most fans knew you as in your early days?
Bright,
really?
Positive,
okay.
You know, and good, nice, or like, yeah. But honestly, like, looking fresh or whatever. But to me, I'm like, hey, I look whack a lot of times in my room, you know, and I'm an asshole a lot of times.
Right.
And I'm not like what you see in front of the camera is not who I really am. Like not the complete version of me, you know. So just being comfortable to share it to them. About
It also could be a lot to live up to those expectations, you know. Like I like to start with low expectations, so they don't expect much from me. But I feel you, man, and that must feel so liberating, you know.
It feels nice. I mean, just opening up myself, because I think, you know, me and my fans and audience, we're like friends. Right, and I think it's a family, and it's important to show them who I really am.
Wrong answers only. What is Magic Man 2 actually about?
Again?
No, like, I mean, this is a funny question. Wrong answers only.
It's about like if you just watch a replay of what we just recorded. Nice. So,
what's your favorite song on this album?
The last song, Made Me a Man.
Made Me a Man.
Yeah.
What made you a man?
Everything that happened, good and the bad.
Good and the bad?
Good and the bad. Whatever happened. Like crazy things happening. And I think, you know, it was meant to happen. You know, it's meant to happen, and that's what made me who I am today. Yeah, without that process of whatever betrayal or reality, humanity, all these things, you know, without that, I wouldn't be who I am today in this mental state or, physical state.
You know, there's like this. You talked early about like how you missed out a lot of stuff in your 20s after your debut at 19. You said?
Yeah,
19. Do you remember kind of like what your life was like right before that, and do you remember like what those times felt like? You know,
no time to think, man. Every single day, wake up, do this, do this, do this.
Oh, okay. leading to your debut. Oh, right, you were already
even
training.
In my trainees.
Yeah, I forgot.
I started trainees when I was 17.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So it was already, you were in the system already at that point.
Yeah.
That's amazing, man.
And even when I was an athlete, I was in the system as well.
Yeah,
just go every day.
That was before your training.
Yeah, since 10.
Damn, bro. How about before then?
I was a happy kid, man.
Could I find a time where you were training like a swing set or something? Or what were you doing?
Oh, I think...
Give this man a labubu or something, bro. I feel bad for you. God damn.
Before 10, starting 7, I was a gymnast.
Yeah. Wow. You were training, getting more flexible and everything, man. Let me see over here. We still got a lot of fans over there. Raise your hand if you're a real Jackson Wang fan over there.
I don't. Oh, that's sad.
Okay, I'm gonna have one of you guys ask. If you guys have a real good question, if anybody wants to ask a question, this is your chance to come up on stage right now and ask it. This is your chance to stand 1 foot away from Jackson Wang. All right. Come on, it's okay. Come on, I got a mic for you right here. I got a mic for you. It's okay. Yeah. Okay. These are some real fans.
Is it actor?
No, these are actual employees of TikTok, but. It's just like, I feel like there's real fan energy, and since we have that, we might as well take advantage of that, you know what I'm saying? They quickly took off the 88rising clothes as soon as they didn't have to model anymore. Come on, guys, where's the loyalty? Oh yeah, come on. How you doing? Good. Hold on, I'm gonna interview you using this microphone, so here we go. All right, what's your name?
I'm Chloe. Hi.
Hey, man. Oh, hey, Chloe.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Hey, Chloe. Hey, Chloe.
Well, he's so awkward now. All right, here we go. Chloe, you're a Jackson Wang fan for how long?
Yeah, I love him like since 2017, and then like since that many years.
8 years?
Yeah, like 8 years. No.
Have you noticed a change in Jackson?
Yeah, a lot.
I got old.
No.
What's the change in energy that you felt from Jackson?
I think it's an emotion like inside, and not only the body, but only the mental, like everything. So I think like he grew up a lot, and then he experienced a lot. So he actually he changed a lot. But yeah.
Do you like the change?
Yeah, well, whatever he likes.
No. It's up. You can talk shit if you want. I'm kidding.
No, I love anyways, like him anyways. Yeah.
That's amazing. Do you have a question for Jackson?
So I just have a very basic one, like, how are you today?
What?
How are you today?
I'm good. Just seeing you.
I mean,
Thank
it's
you.
like, I mean, it's like, cause I know you have been like stressful and then lots of pressure, and then yeah. So how are you today? How are you recently?
Good, after seeing you,
bodies are
thank you.
good. Yeah.
Wow, look at that. You see, sometimes it's just
yeah.
the basic questions you want to be asked.
Question, because like we already do lots of research. Like I already know a lot of about him, and then so basically I just want to know like how he's actually feeling. Like
What
happy or not.
what's one thing you know about him that you don't think that he would know that you know?
Oh wow.
Like
Scary, man.
like a tattoo on his upper butt cheek or something?
No, not tattoo. But like cause I was from the UK,
Yeah.
and then the main, like I relocated at LA is because of him.
Oh wow.
Yeah, cause like I follow him to all the tour, like from
Wow, real fan
Thank you,
over
thank
here.
you so much.
like yeah, UK and then in China, and then back then Canada and the US. So
Wow.
yeah, and then I end up like working with my amazing.
Someone give her a T-shirt, please. No, thank you. And also, I'm doing good too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Make some noise for Chloe. Appreciate it.
谢谢你，谢谢，
Thank you.
感谢，感谢。
Yeah.
It's like,
We got
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
guys. We got these albums. That made her day, I think, for sure. We got the merch over here, the box set that you could only purchase, I believe, here at the TikTok shop, right, honey? Is that right? Okay, honey, I'm crashing out here. I need help. All right, honey, for God's sakes. Okay, no. Yeah, why don't you want to come up and talk about what we're selling here for Jackson real quick here? Yeah. Just kind of talk to the. Give us a little breather for God's sakes. All right, we're getting too deep. I'm about to cry.
Let's talk about fun with them.
I don't know where the.
When am I gonna be on the
Maybe I'll just sit right here.
Check out the
Am I
pod
on?
episode I did with him too, guys. Honey, talk to him real
Yes,
quick.
absolutely. So you guys, again, this is super exclusive. Hi, Jackson, big
Hey.
time fan. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes, fangirling. But the pin is right here. That box set is exclusive, you guys. So you're gonna get the shirt, and then you're going to get the CD, which is very exclusive again. So you want to pick that up on TikTok Shop. It's gonna be free shipping. You can only get it here.
congrats,
Exclusive.
On
I
the
know
new movie.
fangirlies out there or fan gentlemen. Get it now. It'll ship out in a couple days, and you'll get it right to your home. So support and collect all 100 if you want to buy them. Love that.
Yeah, in 2 minutes,
Yes.
we're gonna give away, not give away, I'm sorry. We're gonna release 20 signed CD units in 2 minutes. So you guys gotta have that that Warcraft finger real fast, you know what I'm saying? Ready to go, get ready, because it'll be gone in a second. This is for your real League of Legends fast mouse keyboard people over here. Get ready, it'll be gone in 1 second, and that's gonna be in two minutes, now probably minute and a half. 20 units, 20 signed units will be released, and you're gonna have to refresh your screen if you want to get one of these albums right here.
I have something more to say.
No, we're gonna keep
Also-
talking. Yeah, go ahead.
Also, for all the audience that's watching right now, is having a movie release soon.
We don't gotta talk.
No, I really want to talk about it because I'm gonna watch it.
I'm doing some acting
Nemesis?
stuff. Nemesis is a new show, new TV show.
Oh, no.
It's a new Netflix show that'll come out next year.
Oh, the new movie is K-pops
New K-pops. I did a movie with Anderson .Paak that's
Yeah.
coming out soon too.
with Kev too.
We gotta get you on the soundtrack or something, man.
It's not even done yet.
The soundtrack is not done yet.
Oh, okay.
We're working on
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah. So I gotta talk to your people. I gotta talk.
There's no people. It's just me
Okay.
and this guy.
All right. Well, oh, is that it? Is that the
Yeah.
team?
Yeah.
This is the team? You see, that's
Yeah,
crazy,
that's
bro.
crazy. That's not even a team. That's a duo.
I respect that. I have two less on my team. It's just me, guys. Nah, but Magic Man 2, how long in the making is this? Because
Year and a half.
You were really fairly quick in between Magic Man 1 and Magic Man 2. So this was already like in your head while you were making Magic Man 1 and 2 as well?
Magic Man 1.
Oh, sorry. 5 seconds to the signed CDs, real quick. Because I want to give people a chance. 5 seconds, signed CDs, 20 units.
Please.
Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 signed units right
New
now.
Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Hey, Troy.
And just like magic, it's gone. All right.
Yeah, a year and a half.
Sold out? Damn.
I think you guys ordered it.
Yeah. There you go. Okay, wait, what were we saying?
No, I was saying like Magic Man 1 was actually 3-4 years ago.
3-4 years ago.
And I think why did it seem super fast, and
That is
because I
great.
was touring for 2 years.
You were touring it. Yeah. People were still talking about it because it's like the
Yeah.
Magic Man tour.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was touring for almost 2 years.
Wow.
But this time, if I am able to tour again, probably I'll tour for 3 years.
Do you enjoy touring?
I love it.
You do.
I love.
You truly love performance, right?
I love performing. I'm an extrovert. You know, I just love partying with, you know, my audience.
You do. I will say this, man. He will do an hour-plus show on stage, and then we'll hang out and party after.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Sometimes it's like 4 hours of the show, and then there's after party.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to my room, and we'll keep drinking. And the next day is a show again.
No, that is crazy. Yeah, I've seen you.
But I cut down a lot.
That's good, man.
Yeah, like I think 2 months ago.
It's gonna get harder when you get older, man. It's
Yeah,
gonna get a lot
the
harder.
recovery rate is crazy.
Nah, for sure. What is it? Okay, all right. I'm just gonna casually pretend, oh, this. All right. I'm just adjusting it because I want to get.
What's up?
No, I just want to tell you a secret. Yeah.
What?
No. I'm kidding. Okay.
What are we doing?
Yeah. What's the longest diary entry you've ever put in, bro?
Longest time.
Like, do you just go off and just like
Yeah.
you'll write for?
A lot. Even when I write the diaries and when I was making the album, I even write the treatment of everything. Yeah.
Wow, you're like really thinking about it and organizing how you're gonna put your
This
thoughts.
is a song, but this is a story.
Yeah.
And this is a treatment. Just everything.
Have you thought about
Yeah.
making full on? I mean, you do this with a lot of your music videos and stuff, but like an actual like short film or?
I don't know, man. I've never acted before.
You haven't.
Yeah,
I've seen
yeah.
like pictures you've been posting with Don Lee, Model
yeah,
Truck
yeah,
and stuff,
yeah.
and I met him recently as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really cool. And I don't know. Have you thought about going into that
We
territory?
were just hanging out.
Yeah.
That's it. We weren't even talking about movies or whatever. We're not for work. We were just hanging out.
But I feel like you as a creative, like you're writing thoughts and treatments in there, and that's similar to how you prepare an outline for a script, or like think about movies and stuff. And I think at some point, as a creative, you want to share your story in a different medium, and maybe not just music, because that's how I felt, right? Like now I'm doing writing scripts and screenplays and acting, but that's a
100%,
different
right.
way for me to express myself,
Well, I mean, I've been always writing treatments, and after treatments, I would use my treatment and pitch it to different directors.
Yeah.
I'll find a director, obviously producers, and I'll find a separate DP or art team, just combining everything together. That's the process of every single music video that I do. Never just like, one team, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever, early on in your career, when things were a little bit more, the team prepared stuff for you? Have you walked onto a set that you just were like not feeling?
Yeah, that's my, when I was in the system.
Yeah.
It felt very good. I missed that.
You actually miss it. Yeah.
Recently we just had in Thailand. I mean, it was super smooth, but doing it yourself, it's your vision. No matter how famous or how professional the director is,
Yeah.
they don't understand what's in your brain.
Sure.
So you just have to be as precise as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, everybody who's watching and tuned in, how many people do we have in the chat right now? 8,000? That's it? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Hey, man. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Thank you.
We got 8,000 people in the chat right now, and this is the TikTok exclusive box set for Jackson Wang. The T-shirt on the back, the T-shirt with the one-line quote here, which is, what's the quote? Tell people.
Deepest wounds are not from your enemy.
The deepest wounds are not from your enemies. You know what I'm saying? So look to the person to your left and right. No, I'm kidding. The deepest wounds are not from your enemies. TikTok exclusive box set where it comes with a T-shirt and this album right here. There's random signed ones being sent out. So I hope you are one of the lucky ones that gets a signed Jackson Wang CD, with a random diary entry in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm very curious. You should put out a little booklet of like some of your writings.
Oh, is it not in there?
Oh, it's in here?
I think some of it is in it. Oh, these are all my writings, even this.
I like your handwriting, bro.
Oh, really? Thank you.
Good handwriting. That's what's up. Oh, the photos in here are really good too, y'all. So make sure you cop this. Yeah, this is actually really dark right here.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, people might not always love, and maybe it's too much for people to take on.
Yeah, I mean, but I think you've done so well, even the side that is hard, you know, with that massive fan base and everything. The way I've seen you interact with fans and people approach you, and as exhausting as it is, you know, you've handled it fairly well for yourself. So it seems like it's something that comes kind of second nature to you, right?
I don't know. I was just being me, and I think one thing I cracked through the at late 20s is might as well just be you.
Yeah.
Might as well just be you. It's way more comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I think more of that even will happen as you get older and older. I think you'll give less Fs as you get older.
Right. You know? Probably the next time when we have a live stream again here, probably I'll just come topless or like with a leaf.
Yeah, yes.
Because I'm like, I need to be comfortable.
You gotta care a little bit though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta care a little bit, man. I mean, it's so exciting and so fun to have seen you with the journey with 88 and having the kind of freedom that you have now and the resources at your fingertips. Is that how you felt like a kid in the playground when you kind of came
100%
out of the system into the 88 Rising label?
Yeah, first time walking into this playground and like, hey, go where you want to go. And I'm just like, where? Okay, then I start to think about where do I want to go.
Yeah. Shout out to Sean Sean Miyashiro, who is the founder of 88 Rising. I've known him for 10 plus years too, and he is a guy who really, really wants the artists to push their boundaries. You know what I'm saying? So really shout out to Sean. And like I said, if I were to support any artist in the genre that Jackson Wang is in, it would be this guy right here. He's one of the coolest dudes that I've ever met on the level that he is. Real talk.
Hey, thank you, man.
I'm telling you right now, millions followers, all thousands of people on this live stream. And like when you came onto my pod, you came as just like a very just chill person. And I've had insane comedians on the pod who,
definitely
don't care. And you have that same energy. You came on, you said all that stuff. I asked you, I was like, should I edit that out? You're like, I'm trying to protect you. And you were like,
I understand.
Nah, keep all that. And I was like, I love that, man. I love that energy. I hope you never lose that energy, So all I'm saying is buy a t-shirt. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying, one t-shirt can help this man not have a breakdown,
I'm really a big fan of you and Bobby Lee.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. Thank you right here. And follow me.
Watch a recent one with Bobby going on to the podcast. Recent, a couple months ago.
Bobby is the best, bro.
Yeah.
The deepest wounds are not from your enemies. Have you been done wrong many times?
Yeah, that's also part of the album.
This quote really sounds like someone who has been done wrong.
Yeah. As a part of this album.
How do you, and a lot of that healing has to go from letting it go too, right?
That's also the last chapter, acceptance.
Because I am very petty. I think it's also the Korean in me, like that revenge. We have a lot of revenge movies, like Poksu, that Old Boy, like that revenge and pettiness. Like I actually have a list of haters from 20 years that I just keep. But I slowly started erasing these, this people from my list because I don't want to think about it. And sometimes they're invisible wars. The war is just one-sided. Like I only think about it and they don't even know at all. So it's that healing part that's so important. And I feel like you've done a lot of that healing.
Yeah. And I'm more neutral now. Like even things that's exciting, I'm not that excited anymore. But it's things that's super sad, but I'm not that sad anymore. I'm numb a little bit.
No, so it's not.
But I still appreciate.
Yeah,
like when
it's not full on healing. Then it's like you're putting a Band-Aid on.
I mean, no. It's good now. So
okay,
I'm just neutral.
It is. What are some things that helped you heal besides just putting out music? Is there any other activities that helped you kind of heal? Like, do you go, what do you do to get away from it all? Do you do nature retreats or what? Like
for the session, I just go to a random spot in a city that I've not been too much, and just lock myself in with producers, with friends, and every day we'll just eat, we drink together, we just do everything together.
You form a little community.
Yeah.
And I always suggest that too, get a little lockout when you work on music, go wherever you need to. Joshua Tree, whatever, rent out a space, get all the studio equipment in there. And I think when you start building that trust with the people you're working with in the studio too, like having dinners together, like you said, grabbing a drink.
It has to come from lifestyle.
Yeah.
For me. Yeah, this time.
That's amazing, man. I feel like you've prepared for a lot of this music to come out and flow so easily out of you now. Or is it like still difficult? Like, do you ever get stuck still? Do you still have some sort of, creative?
When it gets stuck, I just move on and don't make music that day because I don't want to force it. It's not a task.
Yeah.
So I just let it go. When I feel it, I just go nonstop, like no sleep.
Yeah. What is your relationship with like deadlines and stuff?
Not for this album.
Really?
Yeah. So that's why it took a year, more than a year.
You're like, when it's done, it's done.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I do feel like for professionals, creative professionals, that's always a very difficult line to balance, right? Because deadlines are important too. And you also have a lot of people like waiting on it, or not just
No one's waiting for it. No, for real, bro. Like no one's waiting.
Yeah.
Just like Jackson, take your time. When it's done, it's done.
Well, we have 10 minutes left on this live, and 10 minutes for you to get all the products that we've discussed throughout this whole stream. That's the 88rising 10-year anniversary merch. I like the hat, I like the cheetah print, and I like the jersey right there, the Asian Billie Eilish jersey. That's fire. But we only have 10 minutes left on this live, and 10 minutes with Jackson. And we only have Jackson's products in the cart right now, so ignore what I just said about that side right there. We only have Jackson's items in the cart right now, which includes the box set, CD, T-shirt, Jackson T-shirt with Jackson shirtless on the T-shirt. It's like Inception. It's like Jackson Inception. Magic Man 2 seems to be like some sort of series. Like, could there ever be a Magic Man 3? Or has this journey ended?
This is the end.
This is the ending of the journey.
It's the end of Magic Man.
It is the end of Magic Man, so this is your last chance.
So the last song made me a man. The visuals.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Is it?
It's super calm, but also crazy.
Okay.
Because I'm just like, Magic Man dies. Yeah.
So you already had in mind when you did Magic Man 1 that there was still a second part to this, or is
No, for Magic Man 1, it was just like, a lot of people don't, like, the entire audience for Magic Man 1 didn't really know what Magic Man was. Like, why all of a sudden this makeup?
Yeah.
And I think Magic Man 2 is entirely just to explain what is it about and why the makeup.
Yeah.
Nah.
You just kind of dropped it on them and you were like, this is what it's going to be.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, man, after this self-serving album, I'm just going to go ahead and make all albums about candies. Different flavors.
Yeah, cotton candy, bubblegum.
Yeah.
Are you an actual fan of Magic?
Like real magic?
Like Shin Lim? You know Shin Lim?
Oh, yeah. But I'm okay with it. Why? Are you?
I like Magic, I tried to do Magic when I was younger to like get girls, but I realized the time you invest into doing Magic, you get less girls.
How does it work? Like
it's
getting girls with magic?
Well, you show them a magic trick. Yeah, you
Impressing?
Yeah. Well, what's the Asian dude that does magic on the Kevin?
Okay, yeah, Kev. He worked on Coachella.
Yeah, our homie Kevin. Yeah. I just feel like that's kind of smooth,
Well, like, what do you do? Like, hey,
let me see your phone. Let me see your phone, and
Okay.
I'll unlock it and then put my number in. And it's like, how did you unlock it? Oh my God, like it's crazy.
And then start dating? It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work. Yeah. I don't know. That would be my move. I think that'd be my move, man. Yeah. That's cool. I mean, I think I feel for this journey that you say about your 20s and not having missing out on some experiences. I suppose relationships and all those things are very difficult in kind of your position, right?
Yep. What kind of relationship?
Just intimate, romantic relationships, friendships. Really hard to tell, like what's real.
I had almost, it's not that just being completely honest, but it just doesn't work.
Really?
Because just all the traveling, it's just a different lifestyle and different, it's just, if for example, if I travel to a spot, I see someone really attractive that I'm really into, but we connect on phone.
Yeah.
And then just before even being super heavily connected, everything just vanished as we just, travel to different places.
Will there ever be a time will it would be able to work?
Maybe before 35. After, around 35.
After 35?
Around 35. Around 35,
Okay.
I'm thinking. Yeah.
Well, let's do this 5-second countdown for some more signed CDs. 10 units left, y'all. Okay, this is your chance right now. Hold on, look at me right now. This is my magic trick, all right? I'm gonna make these CDs disappear. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and you guys can raise your hand when it disappears. All right, so I know. People are trying to get these signed CDs. They're gone? Okay, that was quick. That was cool. Could have been faster. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. Man, well, I wish you all the experiences that you missed out in your 20s, man. Because my 20s was pretty fun. Yeah.
I can tell, man. A lot of times when I was in Korea, I'm like, yo, Dumb's in town. And then it was like, where? And then it's like, oh, he was at this place. But I just hear from all the friends. Because I think we have a lot of mutual friends
we do.
In Korea.
Yeah, I appreciate, though, like, you still like to have a good time, so you'll still make an effort to come out. Mm-hmm. And I know even when I talk to, our boy Jay Park and all of that stuff, like, for you guys to come out, it's like a big deal. Because it's hard. It comes with a lot of things. There has to be a little bit of a space carved out, at certain places, or it gets a little
For me,
hectic.
No, not now.
Stop playing, man.
No, for me, not now.
Stop playing, bro.
I always go out.
No, it's not regular to go to, like, I can't go to BCD with you, bro. It's like, there's soups flying everywhere. It's dangerous,
Thanks, man, hyping me up.
No, it's really dangerous, man. We still got, how many people we got in the chat right now? I just feel like now we're just talking, like, personally.
Can we just talk personally, or?
Yeah. Well, how many people we got in there? Yeah. What is it? 8,500. It went up. That's good. I think I'm doing a good job, right? Amazing. Yeah, I think I deserve some sort of a raise from TikTok, but we'll see. We'll talk about that later. I enjoyed a lot of the talking.
I wasn't expecting, I didn't know you're gonna.
Oh, you didn't know I was gonna host this?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's been great.
Until yesterday.
No, thank you for coming, man. I know you're a busy dude, and you're coming over here to talk to me for almost like an hour, 2 hours. We almost did a whole podcast episode here.
I really want a next episode from a Dumb.
We'll do it.
Jimmy O.E.M., me, Ronnie Chang.
Ooh, you wanna do that?
And versus Hyung, Bobby Lee, and Rick.
Okay, so we'll do an interview with you, Ronnie Chang, Jimmy O Yang, Bobby Lee, me, and Rick.
Yeah.
Let's do it. That's gonna be that's gonna go viral right there, bro.
Chinese versus Korean.
Yeah.
Stereotypes.
Bobby's gonna say some crazy stuff.
I love it.
I'm excited to see you tour as we're kind of dwindling down on the time right now. We're all excited. Who over there is excited to see a Jackson Wang performance sometime soon? Make some noise.
Hey, man. Thank you.
Yes. Do like a tiny desk at TikTok or something. You know what I mean? Do a little tiny desk or something over
100%.
here. The TikTok, I'm sure TikTok is a community that really loves you to so many of the dance challenges and has made some of the art, so many artists and showed so many, the challenges obviously has made everyone really spread their music. So join the Buck Challenge. The Buck Challenge, is it already going crazy online? I'm assuming it already is really popular.
There are 2 people doing it.
Shut up. I'm gonna do the beginner one, all right? I'm gonna do the beginner one. The Buck Challenge, hashtag Buck Challenge, and then and we'll give you a fan spotlight depending on how good your challenge is. I want to thank all the people who came, all of the TikTok employees who came specifically for this Jackson Wang, who modeled for us. Thank you guys so much for modeling for this 88rising 10-year anniversary. I want to thank my co-hosts. Why don't we get our co-hosts up here real quick? Honey, Sarah, come over here. Guys, come here. Thank you guys so much. Wow, I don't even know what to say anymore. This is do we still have Jackson Wang merch in the cart right now?
Yeah, the last chance to buy everything.
Okay, cool. We only got a few minutes, right, for that?
Yes.
How many more minutes do we have in the cart?
I think literally maybe like 3 more minutes.
Okay.
So if you want to get the exclusive box set, that's definitely now that you need to get it. Honestly, buy multiples if you want to have one to open and one to save, as real fans do. But yeah, check it out. Make sure to get it, click it, add it to cart, check out now, because when the live ends, all the prices go away and the products go away as well. So you have to make sure to check out before we end, and that's literally in like 2 minutes.
This is your last chance ever. And Jackson, if you had one last reason to tell people to cop this album and listen to it, what would it be? What are we going to take away from this album?
Fun and Dumb is going to pay everyone who buys it $3,000 US.
Why 3? That's so specific. No. But yeah, I mean, he's pouring his blood, sweat, tears into this. A lot of tears. Literally, it's wet. I don't know why it's wet. No. Okay, that was a bad joke. Sorry, I won't go back to that one. But yeah, give him a reason. Give him a one-liner. What is the one-line reason? You know, you've spent a lot of time into this.
I mean, I'm sure everyone, you know, in your own life, you go through the same thing. So if you can relate, give it a go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Jackson Wang, thank you so much. I love you, brother. Love you, man. One more time for Jackson Wang, y'all.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. One-man band.
Yes,
One-man band, the Magic Man.
Thanks, brother.
All right, brother. Thank you so much. Yeah, give it up for Jackson as he leaves the stage, y'all. One more time. One more time, everybody. One more time. Thanks, brother.
Thanks, brother.
I want to thank everybody, y'all. Make sure you cop this Magic Man 2, but also we were here for the celebration of the 10-year anniversary of 88rising. Let's get Honey and Sarah back here one more time because I feel so lonely up here. You know what I'm saying?
He loves us. Let's come up here.
Yeah, I want to thank TikTok. Why don't we share our ads too?
Yeah.
Follow me on TikTok.
Follow.
At
wants to go
dumbfounded. At dumbfounded. I want to go viral too.
Yes, we're all trying, right?
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm doing the buck challenge. I'm doing $5 challenge, the $10 challenge.
Okay.
Go ahead, shout your thing out.
I'm really Honey with 2 I's at the end.
Okay.
And I'm Sola underscore at Instagram.
Sola
on Instagram.
underscore. Sola underscore.
Yes.
Okay. And dumbfounded one more time. All right. And make sure you guys finish paying right now.